Mok Sul. 6 seconds for Mok Sul. Defense against wrist 6. Child. 경계. 한. Mok Sul. 준비. 한. Now we do slow motion. The opponent grabs my wrist. Ready? Now, your hand from here just grab his wrist. The other hand comes on top of his hand. Grab. Your elbow comes over. The knee close to him goes on the mat. Number 2, he grabs my wrist, again I'll grab him from underneath. At the same time I'll grab his pressure point, which is right in the middle or here. Can we get here? Okay? Or this chunky muscle there. It's a pressure point. So, grab, press, open the arms, move in. Now, for here, you bring your hand, grab his hand, and you press his knuckles towards his elbow. You hold down on the floor. You put your foot there to block his elbow so that the elbow doesn't get out. You drop your weight on his wrist to break the wrist, and you hammer the head, or you change, you break it with the other hand, and you chop the ribs. That's number 2. Number 3. Lock number 1. He grabs your wrist. You grab his wrist from underneath. Grab his hand. Turn his hand so he can. His arm stays like that. You bend his wrist and keep his arm like this. Stick it to your chest and walk in. You hold down on the floor. That is number 3. Number 4. Bring your thumb from other side over his wrist. And lift your elbow up to break his grip. Maybe we need to stay this way. 1. Elbow over. 2. Slide it down to grab his wrist. And then grab his wrist with the other hand as well. So the thumbs will be parallel behind his hand. Then move in. Keep his forearms straight. I'll call it chicken wing. And you twist his wrist that way. That is number 4. Number 5. Make a big circle and bend your wrist. Again, make a big circle, bend your wrist. 4 fingers in the gap here to grab his hand. Take your hand out. Thumbs parallel behind his hand and push it that way. He goes on the floor. Number 6, like number 1. Grab from underneath, grab the wrist, and turn. Just turn this way, please. Underneath, grab your hands, turn, stick it to your chest, keep your hand above his elbow, and drop your shoulder on his arm. He's on the floor. Put your knee on his arm and chop.